Yo, what's happening, people? Okay, so we are live right now, live from the village right now. It is 8 minutes past 8 p.m. right now. It is the 13th of April, 2023 right now. I'm in London, England right now. We're about to do some games right now. About to play some Final Fantasy VII right now, from 1997 right now. Trying to find Eris, I believe, right now. Looking for a key, someplace where the sunlight don't reach right now. Let's get into that. Well, let me switch up to this screen first of all and just chat for a little bit. So yeah, so if you ain't saw, new schedule is official from next week. So what that means is Mondays is movie nights, and it is it's the Arnold Schwarzenegger marathon. Well, I don't know if marathon is the right word. We're going through all the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies up until True Lies, starting with Hercules in New York. So that's this coming Monday. Tuesdays is TV night, so watching X-Files. It's episodes, I think it's 14, 15, and 16 this week. What else? Oh, and then Thursdays is game night. So yeah, game night's gonna be Thursdays now, at least for now. That may change. I mean, the schedule may change actually as time progresses and life happens and whatnot. But for now, I think that's the schedule I'm able to keep for the most part. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. But still for April, we're still doing the WrestleMania for April. WWE April. So we did WrestleMania 39 parts 1 and 2 already, and this Sunday it's WrestleMania 17, and then the following Sunday WrestleMania 18. But that's just for April. Can't do it every Sunday all the time because gotta get our stuff done eventually. But yes, that's just for April. But for going forward, it's 3 stream nights a week: Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So Monday movie night, Tuesday TV series, and then Thursday playing some games, and then can see how it goes from there. But yeah, boy, hopefully that works out. But if not, I'll let you know. But yeah, I mean, I guess my day's been pretty regular. Did some editing, so I started editing now the why Star Wars Rise of Skywalker is trash video. I think it's gonna be a long one. I don't think it's gonna be as long as The Last Jedi, because that was nearly 40 minutes. I don't think it's gonna be that long, but I've written quite a lot. So I think it's been a long one, maybe about 25 to 30 minutes, I'm thinking. But yeah, I started editing that, so hopefully that'll be ready in the next kind of week or two. Yo, little Jacob. Little Jake's in the place. How you doing, Jakes? Good evening indeed. So yeah, it is Thursday the 13th of April. I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay. I was just saying that the new schedule from next week goes live. So Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays is the new stream schedule, all 8 p.m. GMT. Well, let me say 8 p.m.-ish GMT, because, you know, I'm just saying, it's not going to be exactly 8 p.m. all the time, but about 8 p.m.-ish GMT. That's from next week. So, yeah, Mondays movie nights, Tuesdays for TV, Thursdays for games. But we're still doing WrestleMania for the April. So this Sunday it's WrestleMania 17, and then following Sunday, WrestleMania 18. But that's just for April. But yeah, normally Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays for the streams, and hopefully I can stick to that. But we'll see. It's kind of a big change. I've been kind of testing it out a little bit over the past few weeks to see what I can do, and I think I can do this. So yeah, hopefully it works out. But well, so it's live now. It's the real test now. Doing great, thanks. I've been enjoying the spring weather. I mean, it's kind of been up and down though, isn't it? Like a little bit of sun, a little bit of rain, a little bit of sun, a little bit of rain. So, but if you're enjoying it, that's a good thing. But my day's been okay. Yeah, just been editing really. Well, not just, and then there's some other things as well. But mainly was the started editing the video for Rise of Skywalker. So why Rise of Skywalker is trash. That's for the movie channel, and hopefully that'll be ready in the next maybe couple of week or two. Hopefully it won't take too long to get through, but I think it's gonna be a long video. It's looking like it's gonna be a long video, like maybe about 30-ish minutes, I'm thinking. Sounds like getting back into wrestling. I don't know if I'm getting back into it. I mean, I'm enjoying watching it for now. I think the problem with getting back into it is that it takes up a lot of my time. You know, one of the reasons why I stopped watching it so much is because it takes up a lot of my time. Like it's Monday Raw, was it Tuesdays or Wednesdays for SmackDown? Then there's other shows that they do during the week. Then there's the pay-per-views every month. They got NXT and all this other stuff going on. It just took up so much of my time, and I was like, you know what, something's gonna give. I like wrestling, but end of the day, something's gonna give. So yeah, I don't know if I'm getting back into it, but I'm enjoying, you know, watching it now, and you know, getting the WWE Network for the month, and you know, watching WrestleMania and seeing some of the old faces and seeing some new faces. So it's cool for now, but I don't know if I'm gonna get back into it, at least not in any big way. I might just try and watch a few clips here and there, or you know, stuff like that. But I mean, never say never, right? Never say never. I think the biggest thing for me is time, and it was just taking up too much of my time to keep paying attention to it. So maybe one day, God willing, when I have way more time on my hands, but that's not right now. That's not right now. But still, it's cool to check in every now and then, you know. I really just wish I had more time for games when it comes down to it. Like, I feel like with movies and TV shows, I do okay because, like, you know, you can watch a show or watch a movie, and that's kind of like just it for the time, right? But a game takes ages to get through, and it's like the games that I play tend to be longer games. At least the games I'm playing right now tend to be longer games, like, you know, like Cyberpunk 2077 and Final Fantasy VII. You know, these games are long, and the time I have to play them is like maybe a few hours a week, if even that much. So yeah, I'm committed to getting through it, but we might be here on a while. For some reason, wrestling just doesn't seem the same anymore. It just doesn't seem to have the characters and personalities of yesteryear. Oh yeah, man, that's for sure. I mean, that's true. And that's partly a good thing, partly a bad thing, right? You know, change isn't always bad, but it's still change. And of course, there's going to be different, you know, they're never going to do the exact same things they were doing, you know, 20, 30 years ago. That'd be, you know, odd, right? That being said, wrestling itself, when I was watching WrestleMania 39, wrestling itself still uses a lot of the same tactics that they were doing like 20, 30 years ago, like, you know, the kickouts and, you know, the close pinfalls and, you know, all that sort of stuff that gets you like into the match. They're still doing a lot of that same stuff, and it works. You know, it still works. So I'm not saying they should change it, because at the end of the day, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But it's cool that they're still using some of those same tactics, but they just got, say, different wrestlers and different personalities around it now, and it's not bad. You know, I enjoyed watching some of the new guys. I think some of the new guys are doing some cool stuff. But yeah, you're right. It's not The Rock and Steve Austin. You know, The Undertaker, Triple H, The Ultimate Warrior, or go back further. You know, Big Boss Man. You know, all them, man. You know, it's not those kind of personalities anymore. But I mean, to be fair, those personalities were good at the time, right? You know, they were good at that sort of late 80s, early 90s sort of time, you know, when wrestling was very much geared towards that sort of gimmick style sort of thing. These days, it's the average, say, a typical wrestling fan probably doesn't really care for that sort of thing. So yeah, wrestling's changed, personalities changed, and it's going to suit more of the modern wrestling fan now than the old school wrestling fans, I'm sure. But it's not all bad. But yeah, I don't think I'll be getting back into it. Well, never say never, but yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, but how's your day been, man? What's you been doing? What's you been up to? What's been keeping you busy on this spring weather? And while you're answering that, let me switch over to this screen and get some gaming going. We'll start with Final Fantasy VII, play that for a little bit, and then maybe try something else if Final Fantasy VII pisses me off again, because it probably will. Let's keep it a buck, it probably will. Yo, Belgian Dan! Belgian Dan the man! Do you ever think wrestling will ever have a resurgence in popularity or renaissance? I mean, maybe, you know. I mean, I have to assume it's popular now, right? Or popular enough, you know, with the say younger crowds, so it's still going. They've just been sold, or major ownership of it was sold to the, was it Endurance? I can't remember what it's called, but the same company that runs MMA, was it UFC stuff? It's the same company that owns runs UFC, now owns a majority stake in WWE. So that could open up some opportunities that maybe didn't exist before, and maybe that brings in, you know, a newer crowd or a newer audience. You know, maybe might even bring some old school fans back, and you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's possible. I mean, it depends on what happens, but I have to assume it's popular enough now to still be going. Okay, this took a while. There we go. Being okay. Yeah, I've just been down Greenwich Park, enjoying the weather and the view. Oh, Greenwich Park, yeah. I know Greenwich Park. That's what, Cutty Sark area, where the what's it called? The Maritime, is that Maritime Museum, like near there? Yeah, I know them ways. King William Walk, I think the road's called, that leads into the park. Yeah, that's a nice part of town, man. It's a nice part of town. There's a cafe there. Well, it's not really a cafe. I guess it's more of a sandwich bar, cake bar, bake. I'm not sure what you'd call it, but they sell sandwiches, cakes, and various other delights. It's called Phillies. Phillies. I went there once, and I can't remember what I got, but it was really nice. I think I got like 2 cupcakes or something. I think one was a red velvet. I don't remember what the other one was, but yeah, they were really nice. So if you're ever down them ways again, yeah, check out Phillies. Well, assume you haven't already, but yeah, check Phillies is a nice spot. Maritime, it's a popular tourist, yeah. Cockpit still makes me laugh. Cock. So we gotta go someplace where the sun don't shine. Oh, it's right on the floor. On the floor. Oh, right there. Cockpit, yeah. It's the pit for the cock. I wonder what the etymology behind that name is, that word cockpit. I mean, clearly, I think you could understand the pit bit of it, right? But where did the cockpit come from? Like that, I imagine that had a different meaning to what it means now, way back in the day when that word came up. So I'm just kind of wondering what the etymology of the word cockpit is. Like maybe cock meant, it's probably something to do with the bird, I'm guessing. And maybe like the male chicken is a cockerel and the man goes in the pit. I don't know. I'm kind of guessing right now, but that's what I'm thinking it's something to do with. I've not seen John Wick 4 yet. No. Damn, I did want to see it. I do still want to see it. Hopefully I do get to see it in the cinema still, but no, I've not seen it yet. Hey, have you guys watched that show Netflix called Beef? I don't think I have. Well, no, I mean, don't think I haven't. I haven't seen it. Right, this is long though. Like this, it's literally giving me I mean, it's giving me a clue. To be fair, it has given me a clue, but it literally could be anywhere. It says like after looking at a place, even the sunlight won't reach. That could be anywhere, bro. Like, how many caves are in this thing? Bloody... I don't fancy just going into like all kinds of random places and looking around for ages and not knowing a thing or what to do or where to go. Like, I really don't want to do that. That's... I ain't lying. That's something that puts me off. You know what I mean? Like, not even like, yeah, go east or something. It's like, not even that. That's the type of thing that proper puts me off. To it. Have you guys played Resident Evil 4? No, but apparently I got a 10 out of 10 from the GameSpot. Yo, XSplit. XSplit in the plix. Oh wait, I think I know where it might be. Oh, can I? I'm not sure if I can go there though. Yo, Ben! Big Ben in the pen. I'm kind of sad that Ramadan is going to end soon. Ramadan, yeah, due to end next Friday. Just over a week. It's due over just over a week. Have you fasted all days, XSplit? If so, congratulations. If not, that's okay. It's always time to make it up. Even though the new schedule confused the hell out of me, I tuned it in last Friday to find out the live stream was the day earlier, and then with the long weekend, it made me even more out of sync. The Sunday and Monday live stream. Sorry, dude. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse nobody. My bad. But yeah, so game nights are Thursdays now, or at least for now. But yeah, game nights are, so yeah, it's 3 nights. It's 3 nights a week: Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Monday for movies, Tuesday for TV. I think that should be hopefully easy to remember. Monday movies, Tuesday TV. But then Thursdays for games. But yeah, we're still doing WrestleMania on Sunday for April. So this Sunday it's WrestleMania 17, and then following Sunday WrestleMania 18. But then after that, yeah, 3 nights a week. And hopefully I'm able to stick to that schedule. But it is all still new. You know, I don't want to go into it right away because I wanted to kind of test it out a little bit, make sure that it's something I can do, and it seems like I can do it. But I guess now is the actual real test of whether or not I can stick to it. So hopefully I can stick to it for at least a good while. But like I said, there may be things that come up where I might have to cancel a stream or move it around a little bit because, you know, life and other things happen, right? But hopefully for the most part I can stick to it. Sunday, Monday, it's Thursday, new regular. Yeah, so Thursday's new regular. At least for now, anyway. At least for now. It may possibly change back, depending on how things work out. But at least for now, I think it's going to be a regular. I had to like think about if I'm going to do 3 nights a week, how I'm going to fit everything else in and still make sure that, you know, bills are paid, that sort of thing as well, right? Maybe one day I can be like, yo, let me just stream every day, and it won't even be a problem. But unfortunately, that day's not here. But until then, I have to kind of figure out how I'm going to do stuff. So I think I've figured out a good schedule to fit everything that I want to do in that, and still do the 3 nights a week. I would say though, I mean, and hopefully, I don't know if it's going to come to this, but just as a maybe a possible pre-warning, there may come a time where I might have to just like, I don't know. Actually, no, let me not say it. I don't want to speak it into existence. So let me not say it. But yeah, just things might change from time to time. That's all. Let me just say that because that's a possibility. But let me not say nothing else. Yo, Sam B in a place to be. Hope you're doing well, Haze. How's your week? My Wi-Fi is terrible because of a recent storm. Damn! That sucks. Hate it when you have crappy Wi-Fi. But my week's been alright, you know. My week's been alright. You know, doing the driving thing. Still doing that and working on the videos and editing. Recorded a podcast episode yesterday. Spoke to an actor and director and podcaster. It's all one person, by the way. It's not the same. It's not different people. But yeah, spoke to a guy who's an actor, director, and podcaster, and major geek dude. So he's into like comics and you know, movies and superhero movies, Star Wars, stuff like that. So we spoke about that. And he told me at the time he met Kevin Conroy, which was a really cool thing. But yeah, that is due out next week, Wednesday, so look out for that on the podcast channel. Oh, there we go. I don't think this is the right place though. Oh, maybe. This is the old school Final Fantasy. Yeah, what up, Brax? Old school FF. Well, technically, it's the old school Final. It's a new old school Final Fantasy. In a sense that it's the old school Final Fantasy, but they have put a few modern day tweaks in there. Just a few, but it's still pretty much the old school game. I thought I would pop in while I'm waiting for Elliot to come home. Elliot's not home, and Sam is all alone. Well, appreciate you coming through, Sam. Spend a little time with us while you're waiting for your man. That's the wrong one. Still watch the streams I missed despite them not being enough. Oh, big up, Ben. Big up for that. Man, watch the live streams even though they weren't live. I ain't gonna lie, I like to hear that. I mean, of course I like when people come through live too, but watching them when they're not live, that's cool, man. Appreciate that, Ben. Hopefully he enjoys the non-live version of the live streams as well. No, less interaction, but you know, hopefully still a good audio and visual experience. Yo, big ball. Vincent. I don't think I've met Vincent yet, you know. Is he one of the characters in this game? I don't believe I've met Vincent yet, or if I have, I've forgotten him. I don't get to play this game every day, so it's possible that I've forgotten people that I've already met. Oh, did I accidentally go into the right place? Because I really wasn't sure where I'm supposed to be going. But now we've got this cutscene, I'm thinking I might have accidentally walked into the right place. Hey, this is your food. There ain't no food in his hands. Liar. I'm gonna stay up for quite a while to grind in a game today. Oh, what game are you playing? Thanks for using my tits off, but good. Well, that's no good. You definitely don't want your tits to fall off. Because then you'd have to change your name to Samuel. That'd be awkward. Hey dude, would you be interested in doing another voice for me? Yeah, message me. And yeah, By the way, guys, I don't know if you know, but yeah, Big Bull does his own comic series on his channel, and sometimes gets people to do voices with some of the characters. And I've done a few over on that channel. So if you haven't already, yeah, make sure you check it out. But yeah, no, definitely, man. But yeah, message me the deets, and I'll see what one can do. Zach. He is at work still, but he has had some good news though. For I should spend 10 minutes with him. Have a drink. Awesome. What's the good news? Or, I mean, if you're allowed to say, like, it's like, is it a secret thing? Was he approached by the mysterious smoking man and asked to do some secret government work and document unexplained phenomena? Or, you know, promotions are cool too. If you got promotion, that's a cool thing too. Promoted to supervisor. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Yeah. Congratulations to Elliot. Anyone see that car crash interview with Elon Musk on BBC? I saw a clip going around. I didn't actually watch the clip. I saw it pop up on the things. Was it that bad though? I kind of ignored it when I saw it because I don't always pay much attention to a lot of these things. I'm like, yeah, but I guess, yeah. I mean, assuming what I saw is what you're talking about, but was it that bad? I messaged you on Google Chat. All right, cool. I saw some of it, man. It was funny to laugh. Alright, I have to come check that out later then. BBC reports out his depth. Oh, was it one of those things like the Jordan Peterson and was it Kathy something interview? The Channel 4 one? They pulled out all the stops of the graphics here. Yo, old guy. We at EVGA yet? You're lucky I even gave you a ride. Looks hitchhiking or something on some back of a pickup truck. What are you gonna do once we get to EVGA? Wait, is this the story of Cloud? It is, isn't it? Learning Cloud's history. I know what I'm gonna do. I've got a place I can crash for a while. Oh wait, the mother lives there too. Guess that's out. Yeah, gotta change my plans. So they have cars in this world, and I gotta walk everywhere. Well, I don't have to now, but still I had to in the beginning. No matter what I do, I need some money first. Hey, want to start a business? Now, what could we do? He was destroyed by Elon. You could see he was so embarrassed. Oof. Anything I'd be good at. You'd think like they prepare better for these interviews when you pick something when you're arranging an interview with somebody, like you'd prepare for, you know, the type of questions you want to ask them and the type of answers that they might give, you know, you'd think they'd prepare better. Like, you really would. Especially like the BBC on these big places. You'd think they'll understand who they're interviewing, what type of things they want to talk about, and what type of answers that person might give, and have something prepared as a potential response, or just general things of what to say, where you don't just come off like a, all right, I'm gonna have to check that out, that interview out. You're still young, ain't ya? The report basically accused Elon of promoting racism, sexism, etc., and could not back up his claims. Then pointed out the BBC shortcoming. He had nothing. He was like, let's move on. I think I saw a red Lambo go down this street yesterday. Short flat house car. Yeah, that's probably a Lambo. So he accused Elon of racism, or promoting racism, sexism, and stuff. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you wanna back that up. You know what I mean? You wanna back that up. You promote racism, sexism, and homophobia and transphobia. Okay, do you have any evidence of such promotions that I've done? Because I don't believe I have. I don't believe I promote that. What makes you say that, sir? I heard it on Twitter, like Jimmy5669 said so. So, means it must be true. Bruh. In fact, Channel 4, that's not even the first time. Oh, wait, no, you said BBC, not Channel 4. Sorry, my bad. I was thinking of Channel 4 for a second because, yeah, never mind. But yeah, even still, that's not like, that sort of thing has happened before, though, where you've had an interviewer who clearly was not prepared for the person they were interviewing, and it just went to pieces. And you just think, like, why would you do that shit? Like, why would you allow yourself to be in a position where you were interviewing somebody, asking them about things, or accusing them of things rather, and then not being able to back up your accusations? Like, bro, how you think Elon doesn't spend all day speaking to lawyers? You know? Come on now. Young folks should try everything. That's some good advice. Well, maybe not everything, but you gotta pay your dues while you're young. Go out and look for what you really want. Try everything. That's easy for him to say. I think I saw. Oh yeah, might have been. Don't give a fuck about that vehicle or motherfucker who was driving it. Lamborghini. If you remember that song, it's nothing to be proud of. I keyed. BBC's tech correspondent James Clayton was the guy Elon schooled. Don't you love it when people want to throw this stuff around and have nothing to back it up? Elon, what hate speech are you talking about? I mean, you use Twitter. Do you see a rise in hate speech? Just your personal anecdote, do you? I don't. James, personally, for you, I would see I get more of that kind of content, yeah, personally, but I'm not going to talk to the rest of Twitter. Yeah, the thing about places like Twitter, or just any kind of social media, what people need to realize, and I feel like people do realize this, but maybe they just don't want to accept it. the algorithm isn't racist, or well, I mean, let me not oversimplify it, because there are definitely like biases when it comes to how things are programmed. But generally speaking, the algorithm isn't racist. It's not sexist. It's not homophobic. It's not whatever. But what it does do, and what any of these sites do, is try to keep you on their sites as long as possible. And the way they do that is by serving you things that you are likely to be interested in. And the way they try to figure out what you'd be interested in is by making notes of the things that you engage with. So if you spend all day engaging with like racist trolls and things like that, you're probably just going to see more of that. You know, if you spend all day engaging with conspiracy theorists and whatever else, then you're probably going to see more of that, you know. And of course, you're going to get other recommendations that fall outside of those things, but you're generally going to see more of the things that the algorithm picks up that it knows that you are interested in. Like, if you really want to test it, get a fresh device, set up a fresh account on a fresh email, everything fresh, and then look at what comes up on the For You page and whether or not it's like hate speech or whatever, things like that. You know, do that. But if you've got like an account that you've had for 10 years and you've like spent at least 9 of those like engaging with a bunch of trolls and racists and whatever else, then yeah, your timeline is going to reflect that. It's going to reflect that. You see more hate speech. Personally, I would say I see more hateful content in that. Content you don't like or hateful. What do you mean? Describe a hateful thing. Yeah, I mean just content that will solicit a reaction, something that may include something that is slightly racist or slightly sexist, those kind of things. Isn't an algorithm based on your social media? Yeah, exactly. How you use it. That is exactly what it's based on. I mean, like I said, there are going to be certain biases in there, you know, because at the end of the day, it's designed by people and everybody has their own biases. So when it's being designed, whether consciously or subconsciously, there's always going to be some kind of bias within its design. That being said, primarily, it's going to give you what you showed interest in. I won't post a whole transcript, but that's how the funny part starts. Hey, if you want to check out, yeah, no, I'll try and check that out a bit later. They ain't paying a bill or utility or anything else for me, so I feel like that algorithm. Well, I mean, whether you like it or not, every algorithms affect everything you do on social media to some degree. So it just is what it is. But yeah, it's like the more you engage with certain things, the more it's gonna serve you those things. And YouTube, I think, in my opinion, is probably one of the best algorithms on social media. And the reason why I say that is because it seems to have a good balance of remembering things you were interested in like years ago that maybe haven't looked up so recently, but also knowing to serve you stuff that you might have a more current interest in. And every now and then you'll see something from like maybe a couple of years ago that you were looking at, and it might present you like a new video in that thing and be like, hey, check this out. And so I feel like YouTube, in my opinion, I don't know if I was going to say it's perfect. I mean, you have to give it a whole bunch of tests to do that, to figure that out. But certainly, as far as my general basic use of this platform goes, and the types of videos that it serves and recommends, not everything I don't think everything it recommends me is something that I want to see, to be fair. But I think for the most part, it either recommends me something that I am interested in, or at the very least I can understand why it's recommend me a certain video based on things that I've watched. So yeah. I agree with YouTube having the best algorithm. To be fair, I see right and left content, but ultimately I don't fall for any of it. Oh, true, Ben. Evening, Dan. I hope you're having a good week. Indeed, I hope everybody's having a good week. But yeah, it's just what people look at, you know. I think Twitter's algorithm right now, at least from what I can tell, tends to serve a lot of stuff that's like people you follow are interested in, you know. And that's not a bad thing, but yeah, people I follow tend to have mad interests. So I'm kind of like, okay, I don't need to see this. I don't need to see this. But as far as hate speech and stuff like that goes, I personally don't see much. I don't even have. I mean, I guess the only hate speech I've seen on Twitter is stuff that's been reposted from somewhere else, or you know, when things get retweeted and it kind of goes viral a little bit, or somebody takes a screenshot and posts a screenshot. I feel like that's the only time I've seen hate speech there. So I'm not gonna say it's not there, but yeah, personally, I don't think it shows up in my timeline on a regular basis. Certainly not by the people who I actually follow on Twitter anyway. Like, I don't think any of them are posting dumb stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say it ain't there. I'm just gonna say this guy might want to look at who he's following. Enjoy Mania. Yes, I did enjoy Mania. WrestleMania 39 parts 1 and 2. So looking forward to 17 and 18. Even though I've seen those ones before, it's been a long time. So I'm looking forward to watching those again, refreshing my memory. But yeah, and I did enjoy Mania. It was cool. It was fun. Good to see some of the old faces, and some of the new faces were pretty cool as well. So yeah, still a wrestling fan, even though I'm a super casual wrestling fan. I'm still a wrestling fan. It's been okay here. How's your week been? Glad to hear it. Thanks. You're welcome. Last time I went on Twitter, I kept seeing posts from that Carl Ritter. Okay. I don't get how. I don't follow him. Yeah, that guy can't be any hate, because these YouTube niggas will say it's hate speech, so don't nobody knows yet. Bonus stuff, dangerous stuff, anything for money. Money. Yeah, I think that's maybe the one YouTube problem. Maybe not the one YouTube problem, it's probably loads, but I'll say one of the main YouTube problems is when it comes to certain things, certain more nuanced things, like they can sometimes be a little bit heavy-handed on how they deal with videos, and it's not always in a fair way. And there is definitely like some kind of their favoritism with some of their bigger YouTube stars, you know, that sort of thing, or just some of the resources that they have access to that smaller guys don't. So certain issues that come up, like whereas like small guys, it's not, I mean, you could complain and say something, but the chances of something happening are pretty slim. But if one of the bigger YouTubers that say something, and especially when they start tweeting it out or posting it here and posting it there, and it gets into the news, YouTube are like, oh yeah, let's change that because we made a mistake. And I feel like that's where YouTube has the issue, is that how it deals with things is clearly not fair. And it seems like even their own staff sometimes don't fully understand the actual rules, because the way one person's dealt with compared to another person's dealt with for what is effectively the same thing could be miles different. So yeah, that's the YouTube issue as far as I can tell. Well, the main YouTube issue as far as I can tell. me check who I followed. I thought maybe I did and didn't realize, but nope, I don't. Yes. It's like things that get thrown into your timeline because maybe somebody you follows somebody who likes something that he likes or tweeted, and I was like, oh yeah, you must like this as well. I was like, let's like, no, I don't care. Like, I don't. Stage Cloud 9. That's what you and me are gonna be. And has anyone watched any films in the last week? Has anyone watched any films in the last week? I have not, actually. I have not. People online didn't follow and stuff, and no interest would appear on. Yeah, that would happen. And that's the default page now, the For You page, rather than the people you actually follow page. You haven't seen Final Destination 2000. That's was the last film I saw. Final Destination 2000. I think I have seen that a long time ago though. We did watch the Final Destination movie. I think it was Final Destination 4 we watched recently, or 5, or it was like a reboot one or something. I can't remember. Yo, they shot Zach. Wait, who's everywhere, Brax? I might have missed something. Who are we talking about? Who's everywhere? Teenager who cheats death after having a premonition of a catastrophic plane explosion. He and several of his classmates leave the plane before the explosion occurs, but death later takes the lives of those who are meant to be on the plane. Back in the bit. I've seen that one in every sequel and so far. Yeah, and I remember the movie. Well, I remember basically the movie, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that. That's pretty much every Final Destination. They've got that scene, that classic scene with it's like the truck with the logs on it, and the logs go through the window of the car behind him, or the truck. Time, that's our chance. So I wasn't in the right place after all. I was just a long ass cutscene For why? For why? Just so I can see the history of cloud. On the streets, in the schools, place, work, online, offline, on your pillow, up your mattress, every damn where. Okay. We're talking about just people? I mean, or insects. I think on my pillow and up your mattress. What, like bed bugs? Recently added to Amazon Prime with some of the sequels. I need to get around to watching the others. Oh. Yeah, just okay, cool. Just joking. Gotcha. One was the one with the locks. Oh, okay, that was the second one. My bad. I guess it was the second one that I saw then. Maybe not the first one. So I'm still looking for a place where the sun don't shine. Ellie Lasser is in the first one, and she looks like Taylor Swift, in my opinion. Also has Sean William Scott. Oh yeah. Yeah, Sean William Scott was pretty in demand back in the sort of 2000s, like 90s to mid-late 90s, 2000s, like, because he had because he had was that American Pie was out. He was in a couple other movies as well. I think he's in a movie with The Rock, Welcome to the Jungle, or The Rundown, I think it's called in some parts of the world. Models be carrying bed bugs between their Johnson and coochies. Well, I mean, if you got bed bugs, that's just probably true, yeah. That's why you should spray your sheets and wash your ass. horror film I saw not that long ago called Bloodline. Just wouldn't think of him portraying a bad guy. Yes, he is one of those actors you pigeonhole and think can only do one sort of genre, like Hugh Grants and rom-coms. I agree, Dan. You need to watch that and watch their monkey asses. Well, that's just good advice, isn't it? Wash your monkey asses. That's just good advice. If you have a monkey, wash its ass. This is a long ways to go if it's not the right place to go. Bruh. Yes, so that one as well. He was great in it. I always saw him as the comic relief type. That movie changed my perception. I think there's certain actors that, yeah, you do kind of get used to seeing them in a certain light, and it can be difficult to see them in anything else. And even when you do see them as something else, and they could be like really good in a role, but it's still sometimes hard to kind of get away from that kind of comedy kind of thing. Like Jim Carrey, for example. Like Jim Carrey has done some roles. I mean, he's done a few roles that I've seen, at least anyway. He's done a few roles that I've seen, and he's not bad in those roles. He's actually pretty good in them. But yeah, it's just difficult to kind of. It feels like you're constantly waiting for the joke. You know, you're constantly waiting for when the funny bit is going to happen, and it's difficult to kind of step out of that to bring your mind out of that. See Trish turned heel. I did not. Was that like on Raw or SmackDown or something? I didn't see that. I don't think I'm in the right place. On Raw in the previous week, the Raw Mania, Brock attacked Cody Rhodes. Okay. Oh, it's all kicking off. potion. Yo. I've lost so much potion, man. I should do for now. Yo, Reese M. So Trish Stratus turned heel. Man. Is Lisa still face? Lisa, I don't watch it. Just saw the clips on you. Okay, cool, fair enough. Yeah, that's what I used to do for a while as well. See, with wrestling, just watch the clips on YouTube. I don't know, maybe I'll try to start doing that again. Just try and watch some clips on YouTube. Looking forward to snooker on Saturday. Nice. Yeah, sounds good. It was back in the day. I find out off and drift in and out, watching it over the years. Yeah. No, for sure. I think I'm kind of the same though. Definitely been more out than in recent years. But I mean, it's still cool. I still enjoy it. You know, I don't think it's a bad product, but yeah, it's like was saying earlier with Jacob, that wrestling now is vastly different to how it was before, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but because of course things have to change, right? You can't do the same thing forever. But yeah, it does mean that, you know, maybe it doesn't appeal to us old folks as much as it appeals to the young folk, you know. This is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know what? I have an idea, and I have no idea if it's gonna work. Sounds good. Just watching TV. Never been to watch a match live. I did go to an evening with Ronnie O'Sullivan, which was an exhibition evening. I loved it. Got to shake his hand and got it all for. Ah, nice. Not really sad bad. That was an experience indeed. Yeah, one of the best nights of my life. What a legend the man is. He took a full year off once, didn't pick up the cue for a full year, did voluntary work on a farm and stuff, then rocks up at the World Germs and destroys everyone. Hey, when you're good, you're good. You know what I mean? When you're good, you're good. Where even the sun won't reach. But can I get to this though? Can I actually go in here? Gosh, not like that, I can't. Right. It was unbelievable, even at like 12, like 12, 13-year-old. But he's been playing since he was like that young. I don't know if this is the right place. not sure if the sun isn't shining here though. I think the chat live stream is frozen your screen. Okay. Let me check that in a bit. Appreciate you letting me know. And then his dad got sent down for murder. Oh, I think I remember hearing of it actually. This place seems about 10. Okay. His dad was pretty well off here on the chain of sex shops in the East End. I think the live chef was experiencing as a teenager and for tax evasion at the same time, and both his parents were in jail. Damn. Oof, that's tough. Alright, let me check this chat real quick. What's going on? Oh, don't want to do that. Oh, let's do. Yeah, you're right. The chat has frozen the screen. I'm not sure why. I mean, I can see the chat, by the way. So, I guess it's not a major issue because I can see the most up-to-date words that have been typed in, but for some reason, it's not refreshing on the screen so much, which is odd. I ain't know why. Let me see if I can figure it out real quick. So I could refresh this or something. I'm not sure what's caused it to freeze, but yeah, sorry guys, the chat's frozen on the screen, but I can see your chat, by the way. So if you're typing in a message, type messages, I can see it. But for some reason, it don't want to show on the screen, and I ain't know why. I ain't know why that is. I think the bloke his dad killed was a driver for the craze. Man, gangsters. Okay, I think I've been it before. I have been it before. So he's come over, overcome quite a lot then, you know, like gangster parents and criminal parents and yes, I'm using Streamlabs OBS, that is right, or Streamlabs Desktop as it's called now, because apparently OBS don't like them using that OBS in their name. He's done a couple of books. He's had a cocaine and weed addiction. Jimmy White had a crack addiction. Jimmy White, well, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Just saying. watching me though. Is it any good? I've not ever done any live streams before and heard of that one. And I think it's called StreamYard. Yeah, StreamYard, I don't know, so I can't comment on that. I've never used it. I don't think I've heard of StreamYard actually, but between OBS and Streamlabs OBS, they're both pretty good. I personally prefer Streamlabs. It seems to have more features and a better interface, in my opinion. Though that being said, there's plenty of people out there who prefer OBS. OBS, I think, probably has more external support, so like you can get lots of plugins for OBS that you might not get for Streamlabs version, just because Streamlabs version is a bit more in-house and it's just the stuff that they do or they approve. So depending on specifics, you know, you might prefer, you might get more out of one than the other. Personally, I think a lot of the stuff that like a lot of the plugins you can get, I'm not that interested. There's maybe a couple that I might be, but for the most part, I don't care. Not enough to switch anyway. But never say never. Never say never. Oh, it's back up here, isn't it? What a character. Indeed. Tony Braxton in the house. Unbreak my heart. Say you'll love me again. I ain't gonna lie. Tony Braxton is 50 something by now, 55 maybe, more than that. And she still looks good. You know what I'm saying? Good. With a T on the end. G-O-O-D-T. Good. Tony Braxton's been looking after herself. You know what I mean? Looking good. Good. G-O-O-D-T. Good. So I still don't know where to go. It's an hour 25 of this game, or approximately, maybe about an hour. I don't know why you'd have a game this big and not give appropriate clues. Like, I don't want to look up a guide, but bruh, I might have to, you know. I'd rather not look into a guide. But mate, this is getting ridiculous though. Like, this game is so big and it gives you like the most basic clues where the sun don't go. Like, literally could be anywhere. Literally could be anywhere in this big ass game. You want me to just go gallivanting around this whole bloody planet, looking at nooks and crannies for something I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking for, other than it's a key. Am I supposed to know what it looks like? I've been playing on Toy Story 2 for the PS1 with the little one. It's solid. It's solid. I don't know how I had the patience when I was little. Toy Story on the PS2. Was it PS? Oh, PS1. Sorry, PS1. Man, old school. The key looks like a key. Oh, I mean, sure, a key would always look like a key because it's a key. One. That being said, not all keys look the same, right? Some keys, you know, look like, I don't know if I'm making any sense right now, but without getting up, you know, some keys look like credit cards, right? Some keys look like brick pieces. I'm just saying, keys have all kinds of different shapes. Shapes and sizes. Have to turn about with the D-pad. And also camera thing, it is laggy as hell. Oof. There's an expansion of London's ultra low, which just don't affect you much, Haze. No, it doesn't. My car is an electric car, so it's already within that ULEZ thing anyway. I've got the key. Oh, I remember that song. I got the key. I got the secret. Mate. Bringing out some memories right now. But yeah, them old school PlayStation 1 games though, I mean, well, technically I'm playing one now, but this one's kind of been tweaked a little bit for modern day sensibilities. I think if I was playing it the old school way, the proper old school way, I would have run out of patience a long time ago. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I would. The tweaks don't necessarily make the game better, but I think it just makes it a little bit more playable now. Like, for example, you can use the analog stick with this one, which I'm doing now. If I was to use the D-pad, which is more the old school way, this is what happens. Look how slow this guy moves. I can make him run faster if I press down the circle button, but or I can just do this and not have to press anything, and it's good. So yeah, them old school PS1 games, cool games, but mate, some things best left in the past. Come out in 1993, so 30 years ago. I feel old. Oh, 30 years ago, bruh. Okay, so there's a cave there, but I don't know if I can get to that cave. Is this the place? I don't know how I'm going to cross that. If I can even cross it at all. Because I don't have that buggy thing no more that was in the previous disc. I wonder though. Should I be using a submarine for this? Everything's slow. Mate, it's better work. But yeah, I think they're expanding it to the M25. I don't remember when. Probably, I think it's sometime soon though, or maybe this year. But yeah, since the car I use is electric, it already falls under the permitted, what do you call it? Thingy. The permitted thingy. Have I found something? Oh, have I found something? Have I accidentally found the right way? Apparently there is going to be a big protest on Saturday at Trafalgar Square over the proposed US expansion. Oh, really? On Saturday? Oof. Something, or maybe not. Can I even go anywhere with this? Oh, I think I found something. 12 and 3. Okay, according to LBC radio. You plan on protesting? Is this something supposed to happen? Ah, come all this way. Nah, yeah. I don't think I'll be processing that. So what's the point of this level? Is something supposed to happen? Oh man, just another dead end. Flipping out. But yeah, I mean, it sucks. I get it. You know, if you have like a diesel car or, you know, one of the higher emission cars, it sucks. And in all honesty, I do think that they probably are pushing it too far too soon, especially like with some of the other rules they got coming in for London, like from 2023, 2030, you won't be able to buy a petrol or diesel car. I believe. I think it's like just electric cars only. You're able to buy from 2030 onwards. And so yeah, I do think some of these rules are maybe a bit too much too soon, because it's not really giving people enough time to, you know, get new cars or stuff. Not everyone could afford to just go out and buy a new car, right? And there's a lot of the lower emission cars are still quite expensive, especially the electric cars are still quite expensive. Like they have come down in price, so they're not as bad as it used to be, but you know, they're still pretty up there. So I do think that is a little bit too far, much too soon. But yeah, I don't think I'll be protesting. Like, I feel for these guys, but I don't think I'll be trying to protest it either. So that's, yeah. It wasn't really, yeah. But yeah, eventually the plan is to have London electric cars, just electric cars only. Like right now, so I've got an electric car, so right now I don't pay concession charge either. But from 2025 onwards, I would be. So that sucks. But it is what it is, you know? Sephiroth. Is it just gonna say Sephiroth, but nothing happens? Like, what am I missing here? Don't consider whipping the bike out. Yeah, get them legs pumping. Bro, this was the most pointless room to find. Like, so for all you do to get here, and then there's nothing here. Flipping out, man. So still looking around, still looking for. Where the sun don't shine. Do I get frustrated and out using cheat codes? Not for a long time. Not for a long time. I think the last time I used cheat codes, I mean, I've used cheat codes on games that I've completed, so I feel like that doesn't really count. If you've already beat the game and you're just playing around afterwards and you do some cheat codes because it's for, yeah, I've done that. But in terms of using a cheat code because I couldn't beat the game, yeah, I don't think I've done that for a long time. Probably not since. Probably not since like Grand Theft Auto 3 or Vice City rather. Things, yeah, Vice City would have been the last one. I'm thinking now that perhaps what I'm looking for lies under the ocean. Yeah, probably not since. That's what I'm thinking, since Grand Theft. Okay. This is the Shinra's Gelnica type airplane. I wonder why it went down here. Okay, I should save. Just shake my head. Shake my head. When was the last time you guys used a cheat code? Or have you ever used a cheat code? And by the way, I'm talking about cheat codes to when not when you've already beaten the game. That doesn't count. Cheat codes when you haven't beaten the game, you get frustrated, you're stuck, you can't beat whatever, and you use the cheat codes to help you advance. When was the last time you did that? We just seem to keep running into each other lately. There were weapons and material developed solely to destroy Sephiroth. Rude, but it was attacked by a weapon and sunk to the bottom of the sea. I can't give you what's here. We'll take it out. Sephiroth. I guess this is our last meeting. Are we gonna fight then? I won't let you get away. Are we gonna fight? Alright. We gon' fight. Alright. Man, these guys just left them. These guys are pretty tough. Come on, man. By the way, so the car that you drive then, or for, this goes for anybody in the chat, or anybody in the UK, the cars that you drive, are they ULEZ compliant? Or is that something that he's running away too. They all run away. They all run away. Well, Transform was born. Level up. So Shinra's new secret weapon was this airship. This must be the cargo room. Mega Elixir. Spirit Lance. I don't know what these things are, but I'll take them. Yo, what the hell is this thing? Yo. The hell? Oof. The hell was that though? Yo, what the hell? No, oh wait, it gave me life. Oh, damn it. And I didn't save as well. I mean, I did save, but not after I beat those guys, so I'd have to fight them again. Yo. Right, I know. Okay. I got a plan. I got a plan. Let's beat these guys again. Let's beat these guys again. And then I need to go put my health and magic and whatever else back up. And save. Because, bruh. Yo. What the hell? Alright, so Phoenix down, Phoenix down. Okay, he's gone. Bruh, that was not the one. Beat him down now. Let's beat him down. All right. Alright, so I think I might need to swap out Tifa for Barrett and put Sid in place of Kate Sith. Put my magic all the way up. Okay. Materia, what we got here? Ifrit Titan, okay. Transform, Minito, transform, exit, escape, remove. Okay, and then Barrett's Materia. Counter gravity, okay, Shiva. Alright, cool. Yeah, I want to save this time. Because, bro, if that thing comes up again. I don't know what that thing was, but mate, that wasn't. Do not want to be fighting that thing again. Ugh. I might not have a choice. But what's this? Ah, flipping not too fast. Come on. Yo. Ugh. Where's life gone? Didn't I have a life? No. Oh, mate. I swear I had a life materia. You know, whatever I'm looking for better be in this place, because this is a nonsense, eh? This is a nonsense. That's like twice I've died in the same place, you know? And it's not even bosses, it's like, yo, these are like regular enemies, and this is terrible. It's all messed up. Ugh. I don't want to find none of these people. I think I've got a option to escape. Hades materia. Ush. I don't want to fight none of these guys, man. Ugh. These guys are way too much for me. But yeah, let me see some items still though. Phoenix down. And then some magic. But this still isn't what I'm looking for, though. Ugh, damn it. Get out of this place, man. Oh, flipping hell, man. I'm not even trying to fight these guys anymore. I just need to escape all the way through. All the way through. At least I got something out of it though. Barely. Oh, flipping out. One don't think he has done. But I do need to put my health back up and save. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on? Oh, okay. Thought something happened there. We good, we good. Crystal Sword. Heaven's Cloud. That's actually it's much more powerful attack, but the percentage is a little bit down. I don't know, man. I don't know. Everything else is the same. But this is an all-round better option. Crystal Sword. Ugh, flipping out. Yo, Sam's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Sam is back. Tell a friend. Oh, this is a clear advantage. So how's the celebrations? He had a beer, now he's going to sleep. He's knackered. Wow. Working hard, man. He's earned it. Interesting how Dino Crisis and the old school Resident Evil games has the same graphic setup. Yeah, they have the same developer. I mean, Dino Crisis was Capcom, I believe, wasn't it? Oh, so Tifa has life. Ah, okay. I see. Oh, that is a much more powerful weapon. And mainly the inventory menu. Yeah, dog. Capcom, yeah. Random question, but what is the music that always plays in the background on your video? Is it something you select on Streamlabs? Okay, so that is from a company called VoiceMod. So I have a software called VoiceMod where
if I want to change my voice, I can do that by using various setups, and I can change to different styles
and different voices.
Like this one, which apparently sounds like T-Pain. I could also do stuff like this. That's where those sounds come from. It's called VoiceMod. But yeah, but VoiceMod is they have a free option, but they have a paid option as well, where you pay a one-off fee and then you just have their service rather than paying a monthly fee. You just pay a one-off fee. I don't remember what it cost, but I remember it wasn't particularly expensive, so I just figured, hey, let me just get this one-off thing. I think it was something like 20 quid or 30 quid, stuff like that, and then it just gives you access to everything forever. Anyway, part of the sounds that comes with it is those background audio. And so yeah, that's where it's from. It's a VoiceMod. I'm not sure if those background audios were with the free one or with the paid one. I don't remember right now. But yeah, once you pay for it, you do get access to a lot more sounds and a lot more options and stuff like that. And that's one of them is the background audio. But you can get various audios like royalty-free beats from lots of places. Like YouTube has a bunch. I think Streamlabs might do some as well, actually, through some of their partners. But so you can get them through Streamlabs, but this particular one is from VoiceMod. It's 10-hour day. Oh, that's a long day though. Every day was like what, 5 days a week? But that's a long day. Hope he's taking plenty of breaks. And mainly the inventory menu. Yeah, I just wish the same airy music was in the old school RE as it was in the new ones. Like I said, I had to change something. That's decent. Cheers for them, you know. That's so good. I would say though, with the VoiceMod sounds though, I might swap them out for something else. And the reason being is that I think they're pretty cool audio, and I like the setup. It's very easy to use. I have no issue with VoiceMod themselves. The issue I have is that there's always, not always, but there has been a lot of people who try to claim my videos and put copyright claims on my videos, and they're all bogus claims. I know, because like I say, I've paid for this service. I'm allowed to. It's not a dodgy service, by the way. It's not some back alley. It's a legit service. And But what's happened, or what I'm thinking has happened, is people take voice mods audio and use it in their own songs, right? And then they upload their songs to whatever service, and then the label for that song starts issuing out these automatic copyright things when they find matching audio. And I've actually wrote a voice mod about this because it's annoying. As much as I mean, I don't make a lot of money from YouTube, but at the same time, I don't really want people claiming my videos fraudulently either. And so I've written a voice mod, and apparently there's not much they can do about it. It's just that unfortunate thing that happens. But yeah, people use their audio in their songs, upload their songs to whatever service, and then these services issue out these automatic claims from various places. So I have to like appeal them every time, and it comes back. And all the times I appeal, they've all come back saying, "Oh yeah, we'll let it go," because they realize that it's a bogus claim. But it's still annoying that it happens and I have to keep doing it, you know. So I might just swap the music out to something that people aren't trying to claim as their own music all the time. And even, yeah, it just gets annoying and kind of long. He does 4 days normally, but then he will do a week with no days off. He will get 5 or 6 off. Man, that ain't nothing, man. 10 hours and 4 days? Man. Tell the guy to get up and get back to work. I keyed. No, that is a lot. That is a lot. 10 hours, 4 days. Oof. 5 days. What was it? Or 6 days you say a week with no days off? Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I ain't trying to work like that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to work like that at all. Problem with this one is that it's a much more powerful weapon, but gives me less on the materia. And I'm using a lot of materia with Tifa, so yeah. I think I might allow that one actually. Give me sit back. Do you dispute fraudulent claims on YT? Worth doing if it's affecting your monetization? Is there a risk of the same thing potentially happening with other services if you switch from voice mode? And he is driving constantly, so yeah, you get started. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, I'm not making a bunch of money from my videos anyway, so as far as monetary wise goes, probably not really. You know, if I'm lucky, I get a few pennies from these videos, so it's not like pay my bills or nothing. But it's just more that even if I'm not making money from my videos, I don't want somebody else making money from my videos fraudulently. You know, it's more like that. And yeah, it can still happen if I switch to something else. I'm sure there's other places where people steal music from and use it in their own songs and try to claim it as their own. I'm sure that happens with other services as well. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess you have to try and find something that doesn't get used as much, or maybe something that is royalty free but maybe a bit more popular, so it's less likely to get used. I think one of the reasons why it gets used is because it's not necessarily a well-known music service. So if you're using it in your own songs, you could pretend like you came up with those beats originally and hardly anybody's gonna know, right? Whereas something that's maybe a bit more well-known, like no copyright sounds, you can't really take their stuff and try to claim it as your own, because everybody hears their songs on every bloody YouTube video all over the place, right? So yeah, I might consider something like that, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I might not bother. I like the ease of voice mod. That's the thing. The way voice mod is set up, it's so easy to use and it's so just integrated especially because I've got the Stream Deck as well. It's just all in there. I can press a button and everything's happening. If I switch to any other service, it's like, oh, you gotta set this up and you gotta click this each time and you gotta set the tone there and the volume, and then this is long, just long. So I don't know. I mean, either way, it's an issue. I either deal with one problem or I deal with another problem. I guess that's really what it comes down to. That's really what it comes down to, isn't it? Does Elliot sleep and drive at the same time, by the way? Because I ain't gonna lie, I do that sometimes. I have my eyes closed, passed out, passenger in the back, and I'm just asleep while driving. I don't do that. That's bad. But that would be a terrible, terrible thing to do. But yeah, there are times where I've been like really tired and I'm just like struggling to keep myself awake. And it's like, yo, you know what? Let me get off the road, man. This is not the one. This is not the one. This is not a good idea. Let me get off the road as quickly as I can. Like the video. I appreciate a like. Big up for the like. So this is the leader hub. This is the leader sub. That makes me sick. Just thinking about it. Huge materia recovered. No damage appears to have been sustained. Phew, that's good to hear. Receive key item. Huge materia. So there's a lot under the sea. Under the sea. What's the scariest moment you've had driving? Ooh, scariest moment I've had driving. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's been a few times where people have done like, you know, silly things, like jumped out in front of you on the road and you have to stop real quick. I walked out in front of you on the road and I had to stop real quick. And sometimes it gets pretty close. I think today, actually, I was trying to turn to move out the way of a truck and I almost, well, as I was turning, almost hit a lamppost. It wasn't, well, that's not, that makes it sound worse than it was. I didn't almost hit a lamppost. I was actually quite far from it. It was more that I was turning and I didn't actually realize there was a lamppost that I was turning towards, and I didn't hit the lamppost. I don't even think I was even close to it. But there was a moment when I just thought, oh shit, I did actually see that lamppost there. It's a good thing I wasn't actually near it. I don't know if that counts as a scary moment though. That's probably just a be careful moment, really. That's just a be careful moment. But scary moment? Oof, I don't know. I don't know. I've had too many scary moments while driving, actually. I mean, I don't want to say like, oh, I'm a good driver, because I don't think that's the case. But I would say that I generally you know, I don't speed or, you know, stuff like that. I think I'm just going the wrong way, you know. You know, I don't speed. I'm not doing stuff like that, you know. I'm not trying to like. I don't really like a lot. I feel like a lot of drivers tend to really care about being in front, and I don't. You know, so they'll speed up just to be in front of you, and it's like I really don't care about that sort of stuff. It just seems silly to me. You're all gonna get stuck in the same traffic anyway. So what was the point? But yeah, there's definitely been maybe a few people who've gotten closer than I'd like when they've done that sort of thing. Yeah, let's get him when Kenny was driving to Kent. We got caught in the middle of a police chase. Ooh, near Dartford Bridge. Damn, man. Yeah, that would be scary. Shit. I don't know what I'd do if that happened. There's something on my screen. It was there. I think there might be a crack on my screen, you know. There's something on my screen. Okay, so I've seen that already. Yeah, I've seen a lot of crashes. Well, that's not true. I've seen the aftermath of a lot of crashes, which is one of the reasons why I don't like to drive like a maniac, because I do not want to be involved in anything like that. And especially when you see some of these wrecks, and it's like, bro, I don't think anybody survived this. It's cars all mashed up, crumpled in, turned over. Mate. I ain't trying to live like that. I'm not. I am not trying to live like that. Okay, so that's like very where before. I think I need to go back there again now that I've got all this huge materia nonsense, but I don't want to go there if I haven't saved, because it's actually long, you know. Was he driving a getaway car? It was the day I moved. There was night time, so that just added to the scare factor. Yeesh. No, I think I'd be a good getaway driver though. I actually do. Like, not like, you know, Jason Statham, the transport. I don't think I'd be driving like that. But I feel like I'd be a good getaway driver in the sense that I won't draw attention to myself. You know, because I think that's what you need in a good getaway driver. You don't need somebody going speeding in and out. You need somebody who's not going to draw attention to themselves, right? Because otherwise, it's like everyone's gonna know it's you. can't see the doubt in your mind about if it was the right moves. I guess that happens on the day you move there. You'd be wondering if it's a bad sign. I mean, that's just that area, really, to be honest with you. Like, anywhere in or near London, yeah, you're likely to see car chases or police chases. Maybe not every day, but yeah, you'll see them. Time to move was bad. Timing anyway, that didn't help. Stay down south a lot, some more than less. I bet you couldn't wait to get back up north. Let's try this thing again. No, no, no. Okay, still nothing. Oh, for F's sakes. Can't facilitate that. Right there. Eesh, man. So, I'm back to, I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm supposed to be going. Long thing, man. Long thing. So perhaps my memory is fading, which is possible in my old age. But I seem to have a memory of Sam, you saying that you were originally in London, that you originally grew up in London and then moved eventually up north. Is that right? Or did I just make that up? And Yes, I was born and raised. Well, if I can get here with the let me save first though, because where do I need to? Just in case. Yeah, born and raised in LDN. I am London. Northeast, southwest, I am London. Vehicle looks like a big ass drone. Yeah, it kind of does actually, to be fair. I guess technically it kind of is. It kind of is. Yeah, you're making that up. I'm 100% whole ass. I moved to Kent for a while, but moved back to Hull in 2018. Okay, okay. I guess I assigned a cooler history to you than what the truth is. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. He's throwing some whole shade. Nah, I'm not throwing shade on Hull. I think Hull does that itself. I've never been to Hull. I shouldn't say nothing. I've never been to Hull. For all I know, Hull could be a hell of a place to be. Could be one hell of a place. I wouldn't know. Sam has been to Hollenbeck. Literally. I think being somewhere is cool. Bless you. Now you're underwater. Been to Hull just once back in 2009. I don't like the shell, but it's my shell. Fair, fair. Yeah, Brax, we got no underwater things. They got a submarine in it. Man goes deep sea diving and all that. Done no. What was Hull like for you, Ben? That's what's up, you know it. I'm one of those. I'm one of those summons. Didn't return. Okay, so we got two Hullians. Is that the word? Hullians? Hullevites? Hull dwellers? This is long, man. This game is officially pissing me off at whatever time it is right now. Much is scary when you know the areas not drive through or pull over when driving around, especially if you're black. Yeah, watch them spots. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna put this game away for now because, bro, this thing's pissing me off like royally. Still need to find where the sun don't shine. I've been all over this freaking place. I found some cool stuff. Like, I found like the huge materia. I found like a summon. Found a bunch of other stuff. But I haven't found where I actually need to be, so one last save. As I'm out in the open, I can do that. Not that bad. It's not bad. Stabbing. Oh wait, I read that wrong. You said you didn't return. Okay. I'm sorry, Ben. I read that wrong. What I was saying is someone in, yeah. I read that completely wrong. I'm looking at back on it now like, oh yeah, I read that wrong. Or more specific, I think I just understood it wrong. I understood it wrong. So my bad, my bad. Now the Grey Towns, another name for sundown towns. I don't think we have equivalents of like a sundown town in London, or I mean, I won't speak for the whole of the UK because it could be different places, but I don't think we have places like that in London. I mean, definitely have places where, you know, that are considered, say, a bit more dangerous than other places and things like that. But generally speaking, I say there's not really places where you just don't go, you know. Like, you can go pretty much anywhere. That being said, as a general rule, you don't go around sticking your nose in things that don't concern you. But it's not so much you can't go there, you know. But yeah, there's no. I don't think there's any kind of like just like set areas where people are like, no, I just don't go to that area, you know. At least not that I know of, anyway. Maybe other people feel differently, and maybe other Londonians can tell you different. But to my mind and to my experience, I don't think there's places like that where you feel like you just can't go to. You can go there, just mind your business when you get there. You know, you just mind your business. Just drink water and mind your business. That's it. Stabbings every other week, crackheads on every corner. It's a fun time. Ooh. Every other week, yo, you might be worse than London at that point. Detroit's Become Human. Yeah, I want to play that game. I want to play lots of these games, man. Life is Strange, True Colors, not particularly. I've heard it's good, but I don't particularly care for that. Maybe, never say never. But it's just long, man. The time, all the time that's needed. All the time that's needed. Is there some parts that are considered the best and worst areas? Also, I don't think it's like that everywhere though, Ben. You want to see something really shocking? Search on YouTube for Kensington Avenue, Philadelphia. There's some projects around here. No, around there. Yeah. You don't know nobody? Best you stay away, Holmes. Chalet. Tekken 2. Now this is a classic. Used to play this game so much back in the day. You already added the maximum number of games to your list. Remove one or more games. Oh, I can't add more. Why would you limit the number of games I can add to my list? Are you dumb? So I can't add Tekken to my... Tekken 2, yeah. I used to play this a lot back in there. I think, was it Tekken 2 or was it Tekken 3? I don't remember what it was. Definitely one of the Tekkens. Which, originally released on the PlayStation console. Yeah, I think this might have been it. Because I remember it was on the PlayStation that we had it on. This might be it. Tekken 2. Yep, Camden is a hood. Camden is a hood, okay. We have a borough and a town called Camden in London, and it is not a hood. I think our Camden might be very different to your Camden. That being said, you probably don't want to go there on a Sunday morning. It can get pretty dirty, like the crowd, because it's usually like rowdy there, like the Saturday night before. And if you go there on a Sunday morning, it's just mad. Like the litter is ridiculous, but it's a cool part of town though. Like I do like Camden. They got the Camden Market there, and also if you want to get a tattoo, that's a good place to go to. Well, according to people, I've never got a tattoo in Camden, but you know, still time. Press start to play. I swear I did press start though. Oh, okay, start was there. Anyone has all stomping grounds. Got Tekken 2, Tekken Tag. Yeah, Tekken Tag played that as well, and Tekken 5. Yeah, Camden is up in the Northern States. But Camden's cool. I used to work near there, so I'd pass through it on the way to work, and that's why you'd see it on a Sunday morning. It'd just be mad dirty. But yeah, you go there like during the day, like during say afternoon time, during the day, you know, daytime, and yeah, you got like the Camden Market, which is buzzing. Got all kinds of cool shops to you know, buy clothes or just cool stuff that you don't really get anywhere else. I ain't play this game for time, man. Survival mode. Bruh. Alright, let's see that. Let's see how long I can last. I used to play a lot with Paul and Lei Wulong. Oh, well, this doesn't have Eddie. Okay, you know, it might have been Tekken 3 that we played all the time then. Because I'm pretty sure the one I played had Eddie in it. And this don't have Eddie. Oof, mate. Shit, how are you gonna get hit in though? There you go. I think you have a block button. Didn't even last one match, you know. Yeah, there's a potential. You going to understand Haze? Kinda. No, I still want to go. I still want to go. I would say that it may not happen this year because I think what I really need to do right now is just make sure I'm saving money, and I have a target amount of what of the figure I want to get to, which I'm not too far off. And so I feel like I want to do that because my biggest priority is to buy property. So I still want to go. It may not happen this year. Hopefully, if it not this year, then it happens, say, early next year or, you know, sometime next year. But yeah, still want to go, still a plan. But for now, I'm just like, you know what, let me get into save money mode. Because I do have a target of where I want to reach to. And yeah, I'm not too far off that target as well. So, well, so I'm not too far. I'm still maybe a good few months away, but edging in, edging in. Now, what it comes down to is that I have enough money for a deposit, but also recognize that when you buy property, when you enter into a mortgage, it's going to be harder to save money. So I don't want to do that with just enough, you know what I mean? I want to make sure I've got that and then some, so that, you know, I'm a bit more prepared for certain things, like, you know, going abroad or, you know, eventually getting this tattoo covered up. So yeah, right now it's kind of like save money mode. But yeah, so if not this year, hopefully next year. But yeah, still a plan, still a plan. Oh wait, what did I just do? Yeah, is he doing anything? I should probably do practice instead of this. Let me try Paul. And that's basically White Skid Row. Gosh. Well, at least I lasted the time this time, but I did a little bit better. I always wanted to go to Camden. I remember having anxiety. Well, yeah, I think if you have anxiety, Camden might be a place to avoid, or at the very least, avoid during its busy periods, which is pretty much all the time, really. So yeah, maybe don't. But if you ever do get your anxiety under control, Camden's a cool place to visit. That's you, Haze. Would you move nearby? I'd like to, but I mean, it just depends on what I could afford in the end, really. You know. and the way that the market is right now, that's probably not going to be nearby. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the property market right now is so vastly different to how it was, you know, say 40, 50, 60 years ago. You know, like the idea of buying a house right now is so... It's not impossible, but it's certainly, like, for most average people is like, you know, like the amount of money. And I'm not opposed to moving out of London. I'd rather not move, though. I'd rather not, though. And if I do, I would like to be in a place where I know I can get into London pretty easily. But yeah, it's down to, you know, what can you afford and what's available. And I mean, I've kind of looked around at what I could potentially get, and I think I could still get a nice place. But yeah, by the time I'm actually ready to do it, hopefully, as the times goes on, yeah. Ooh, the sexy legs. That's Nina, isn't it? Nina got the sexy legs. That's sensible. I appreciate that, Ben. Continue on, and that continues. Yeah. Check it out. Conservative white people. Housley County, Kentucky. Almost welfare food systems, social security, check, etc. Recipients and and move into a home. Well, wouldn't that be a hell of a thing? Yeah, I'll buy a house right next door to Sam. And I'll play my music real loud. And I won't be good music either. I'll play like Baby Shark or something, just like really, really loud. And every morning I'll step outside to water the front lawn. I'll be like, watcha. Downside to having a family, you start to put money away, then it laughs at you. Yeah, right. You need to pay that bill. You're not moving here. You're not welcome. I'm welcome in Hull. Of course, I'm welcome in Hull. I'm welcome everywhere. Everywhere I go is home. Matter of fact, if I move to Hull, the property values will start going up. So that's pretty much why London prices are so expensive, because I'm down here. If I move to Hull, the same thing will happen. So just so you know. Who the hell am I playing as? How do I know to just... Ugh, that's not what I want to do. Come on to this. Whiplash. That's the thing about Tekken, the combos are like dumb. Okay. X triple circle. I don't know what up there. Come on, list. Yeah, X triple circle, right? Spinning low kick. Oh, nice. Pulled it off. And looking at this now, one of the characters is named Martial Law. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Big was a real one too. I say do the arcade mode, dog. No, I'm not even close ready for that. I didn't play this game for time. I could barely do this practice mode. Nobody else likes for you, Ben. You move to Hollywood, make it easier for Elliot to be your housemate. Oh damn, I forgot about that. Yeah, maybe don't. Maybe I won't move to Hull. But then again, he's got a promotion now, so he's earning more money, right? Does that mean we can get a maid to clean up after him? Now that he's making the big bucks, he can get a maid to clean up after him. So actually, so maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad. In fact, he could pay Sam to be the maid to clean up after him. I think that will work. And I'd be like, you missed a spot. Yeah, that's all in the stream I missed. I watched it back. I thought it was already agreed. We're moving together. Yeah, but I would make my easier to drop the kids off to Elliot. More time for you to cook for me then. Ben wants that vanilla slice. I ain't gonna lie, I want that vanilla slice too, so yeah. I was told what Yoshimitsu was, but forgot though. Yeah, he's like some alien type thing. Did we travel back to 1950s? I mean, you know, we can. I am a former time traveler, actually, so we can if you want to. Alright, screw it. Let's do some arcades. I ain't gonna get far, but whatever. Oh, and that's what I want to do. I'll try quick practice mode. As well, quick practice mode. Reset. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's try arcade. It's so good, Jun, actually. I learned a few moves with Jun, so. Speaking of cooking, though, have you seen this clip going around on the internet where it's like this is a group of guys and a group of girls, or young people, like maybe, I don't know, 20-ish years old. Oh, flipping out, man! I'm getting taken a piss with, and they're just like arguing over what a man and a woman should do in a relationship. And the guys are pretty much saying that, you know, they want a woman who's gonna cook for them because they're providing. They want a woman who's gonna cook and clean and that kind of thing, right? And the woman is saying, "No, I don't cook and clean. I want to be a lady of leisure. You have to do everything, you know, because, you know, I'm the prize and that kind of stuff." And it was just dumb. Like, it's one of these things where you watch and think, like, neither of these guys, like the guys or the girls, are I don't know if they're being serious or if they are. They're clearly like kind of out of touch with reality. But even still, whatever. It's like, why do people insist on arguing over these things? Just find somebody who suits the things you want. You know what I mean? Like, oh, did I win? No, I didn't. Oh wait, no, I did win one actually. I didn't realize I won one though. No, allow it. It's like, if you want someone who's going to cook and clean, then find someone who's willing to cook and clean. Don't be arguing with the women who don't want to cook and clean. Just find a woman who does want to cook and clean. It's like, simple. And if you're a woman who wants to have a man provide for you while you do nothing all day, then find a man who's willing to provide for you while you do nothing all day. Don't be arguing with the guys who don't want to do that. You know, there's 8 billion people in the world, you know what I mean? It's like, it shouldn't be an argument anybody's having these days, but it was just ridiculous when you see, I think it was like for a TV show or maybe a web show or something, I don't know, but just a clip that I saw on, I think it was on Instagram. These people arguing about, oh, I'm the woman and I should do this, and you're the man and you should do that. They're like, well, I'm the man. It's like, bro, this is dumb. This is dumb, but yeah, that's what young folk are doing now. Alright, allow this game. Allow this game. All of that is West. Yeah, making me sound sexist. I was on about it. That's nice. So instead of watching your live streams, I'll just jump in while you're doing it. You want me to clean for you all the night. Bake, not cook. Have you seen Kirby? I have not seen it actually. No. I want to take on the more traditional role personally, but yeah, also I understand there are days when stuff happens with the kids and I don't do any of my jobs. I don't need much in a woman. I'm not that picky. But she's gotta have big boobs. Like, I think that's those are my values. Big boobs. I think she's got big boobs, then everything else kind of falls into place, you know. Akid. Or do I? Yeah. I have moves. Can you bounce them up and down though? ultimately do what works for your relationship. It's about teamwork. People who like that. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, come on. But yeah. You know, though, I was having this conversation. Well, not quite this conversation, but similar kind of conversation. And I do feel like I don't want to say it's the fault of dating apps. Like I don't know if that's fair to say. But I do think dating apps certainly exacerbate part of the issue. Because like the problem with these dating apps is they tend to create an illusion of choice. And whether that's by deliberate design or just the nature of the service, it kind of creates this idea that you have way more choice than you actually do, you know? And so it's very kind of easy to think like, oh, there's always gonna be somebody better out there. You know, if somebody doesn't match up 100% to absolutely every single checkbox you have, oh, there's somebody better out there. I think it creates that kind of illusion. And the truth of the matter is that there might not be, you know, like this perfect specimen of a human being might exist somewhere, but are they on that app? Probably not, because they probably with somebody already. You know, somebody like that is probably with somebody already. You know, and even if they are on the app, the chance of you find them is pretty slim. And even if you do find them and they match up with every single thing that you have in your checklist, there's no guarantee that that relationship would work. But I think people, like I say, people lose sight of these things, and we have like seemingly all this choice, or at least it looks like you have all this choice. I think sometimes we kind of kid ourselves into thinking that we could find that perfect, you know, that perfect person. And the reality is that you've probably met somebody who's a really good person, you know, really good match. Maybe they don't have 100% of every single thing, but you know, they match up with like most of the things, and certainly all the important things. But we start nitpicking about this and nitpicking about that, and then you take something that could be a good relationship and end up throwing it away because you've attached yourself to this idea that the perfect person is out there. You just need to find them. And then these dating apps, they don't mind, because the longer you spend on their apps, the more money you spend on their services and buying this and paying for that and getting an extra thing. And plus, I feel like if you've been on a dating app for like 3 months or more, just get off it. You know what I mean? Get off it. If you've been on a dating app for 3 months, get off it. It's clearly not working. But you hear about people who go in these things and they pay for like the premium service and they be on it for months, years even. Like they sign up to these things and they stayed on it for like, you know, a year, 2 years. It's like, why are you on a dating app for 2 years? It's clearly not working. Do you know what I mean? It's whatever you're doing, it's not working. Like, why would you pay into something that's supposed to find you a partner? And it's been 2 years and you're still on it. Like, no, get off that thing. Like, it's not working. But yeah, I think people to kind of lose sight on that, and it's just that illusion of choice I think sometimes we might get addicted to, and this idea that you can just keep going on dates and meeting people, and I don't know, like I don't like it. I don't like that whole experience. But yeah, I don't know if that's I don't know if they created the problem, but I do think they exacerbate the problem. Ultimately, do what works for you and do what he wants. As can I, but we always run it by each other, and it's no ask permission. It's about respect. It's about respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Why not want you to tell me? Respect. Yeah, no, you gotta have respect. Gotta have respect in the relationship. I mean, I think let's be real. Like, you're not always gonna love the person you're with, right? You know what I mean? You're not always gonna love them. Like, it's not always gonna be like that. But at the very least, you need to be able to respect them. And then sometimes the love drops. But if you can respect them, you can get through it, and then the love could come back. You know what I mean? It could be like that. It could be like that. But once the respect is gone, yeah, love ain't never coming back after that. He's paying Apple website now for me. Nothing beats real connections. Not something determined by algorithms or some filtered photos. Yeah, no, I agree. 100% agree. Yeah. I mean, I don't, straight speaking, have an issue with the idea of like apps and sites and services like that. I mean, why not, right? I mean, especially if you live in a big city, it's not always easy to meet people in that way. So I don't have an issue with the idea of it, but I just think the way they work, yeah. But yeah, no, I think it's better to have that real connection. It's not without its issues, man, though. We work. Adam, relationships ever do run smoothly, though. It's the fact we come through those trials and tribulations, which shows how strong love you have for each other is. Not do I, but it's just not for me. Well, he has definitely put me through the ringer at times. Wait, is that like a reference to? Yeah. Just saying. I'm not here to judge. Each their own. Some people like the front, some people like the back. Some people like both. I recently learned what a trombone is. I don't think I'm going to tell you what a trombone is, but I recently learned what a trombone is. Some people like that. More severe storms come in for this Saturday. Damn, man. Bit bad weather out there. Very bad weather. Excuse me. Whatever you want it to mean. Well. I won't say nothing. Oh, man. But it is getting late. It is almost tomorrow. So I should start winding down. And getting ready to lay my head down. But yeah, so next stream should be Sunday, watching WrestleMania 17. And then Monday starts the new stream schedule for the week. What's going on with this? Yeah, Monday starts new stream schedule for the week. So that'd be Monday, Monday for movie nights, Tuesday for TV, and Thursday for games, 8 p.m. GMT. Sunday is 7 p.m. GMT, by the way. Starting a bit earlier because WrestleMania is a long thing, so start a bit earlier. But yeah, WrestleMania is Sunday. For this Sunday, 17, and then WrestleMania 18 for the following Sunday. Little Jakes was here. He might have had to do some work stuff though. He does. Actually, no, I think he was off work today. Or was it? Yeah, I think he was off work today. Okay, maybe something come up, but he was here earlier though. He was here earlier. But yeah, so yeah, what was I saying again? Streaming. Monday movie, Tuesday TV, Thursday for games. That's a plan from next week, and hopefully we're able to stick to that schedule for a good while. But yeah, no, he's alright. He's alright. He was like I say, he was here earlier, but I guess maybe he had to go check something or do something. So yeah, hopefully there's nothing bad there. But yeah, he was here earlier though. He was there earlier. Yeah, he was here for the first, I think, 30-40 minutes at least, maybe an hour. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, he was definitely here a bit earlier. Yeah. But yeah, it's all good. Sometimes things come up, you know. Sometimes you gotta take care of things. I understand. Gotta prioritize and all that. Whether it's well, whether you like WrestleMania or you hate WrestleMania, if you have time to join, it's all good. Still have some fun. Still talk about some stuff. And yeah. Yeah, guys, appreciate the likes. We made it to 4 likes today, or maybe 5, because sometimes it's more than what it actually says on my screen. But in any case, I appreciate the likes. Where's up the streams? I appreciate that, Ben. Oh, Ben depends. Well, if you can make it, that'd be awesome. If not, I understand. 5 likes and okay. Yes, for some reason it seems to be 1 behind on my screen. I don't know why that is, but hey. But yeah, appreciate the likes, whether it's 4, 5, or I don't know whether maybe they're both lying and nobody clicks like. I don't know, but either way, I appreciate you guys coming through. Big up to you and your crew. You have been awesome as always, and until whenever, if ever, peace.